Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nothing But Games podcast. I'm your host, Matt, and today I'm joined by Mike and Marcus. Hello!
Hey, how's it going?
Marcus?
Greetings.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Greetings and salutations.
Whole bunch of news this week, whole bunch of games we played this week, whole bunch of stuff we fucking...
Whole bunch of.
Whole bunch of.
How many bunches of oats?
Nice.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 cereal.
No. Whole bunch of news.
What do you mean no?
Yeah.
Take that back, sir.
What?
Honey bunches of oats aren't a 10 out of 10 cereal.
I'm sorry, we got distracted by the fucking fourth one because we didn't talk about this one prior. Which I'm assuming we're not attending, but it's fine.
Spoilers, man.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Gosh.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Moving on.
Moving on.
I did that on purpose.
Let me ask you a question.
I'll be honest with you guys.
I'll be honest here. Anyway, so welcome
jump straight
to
into it.
the Nothing But Games podcast. Let's jump right into it. The news. Yeah.
Sure, buddy. Let's do
How's it going, Mike? Any recent developments in your life you care to share today?
No. Pretty, say bold.
Yeah. Marcus, how are you?
No, I'm good.
Oh yeah? Okay, perfect. That's cool.
What do you think goes on in my life?
Fucking work, fucking school.
Yo, I'm off school next week.
Are you? Why?
Reading week. So,
Alright.
and also...
Family day week.
I'm off school until September.
Shut up. I'll be graduated by then.
I know.
Jokes, I won't be.
I will.
Shut up.
Will you?
Yeah.
Nice. Attaboy.
I got another year.
Well, unless everything just collapses, which it very well could in my life.
It's a possibility.
I don't want to.
Jinx it. Is it only a 1 year or 2 year?
2.
Has it been 2 years?
It has been.
Shit. Damn. Cool. All right.
It's pretty cool.
Let's jump right into it, shall we?
Sure, let's
Moving
just,
on.
Metaphorically jump into it.
Marcus, first piece of news this week. We're going to jump in.
We're going to throw the microphone over to you, sir.
Stall for 9 seconds.
So now, what's up with you?
Me? No, nothing special, man.
Nothing special, you know?
Sit.
Playing games.
Got my Mick
Alright, stop.
Cafe.
You guys suck.
Perfect.
You're welcome.
And you swallow.
And so the first thing I do several times a day.
Yeah, if you listen to Marcus? If you listen to Marcus's podcast, every so often he's talking, he would just swallow and then fucking continue his sentence.
All right.
There it is.
Nice.
So this piece of news is about Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, if you've heard anything throughout the past week, you've seen rumors and headlines of Bandai Namco reportedly being a publisher on Metroid Prime 4. I normally don't like to put in rumors and shit, but it's until a big site like Eurogamer, they straight up tweeted and also wrote an article saying with the headline, yes, Bandai Namco is working on Metroid Prime 4. So when a big enough site like this is so adamant and backs it 100%, then I think there's a lot.
Yeah,
there's
they
something
wouldn't.
to it.
Yeah, they wouldn't print or not print, but publish the story if it wasn't.
So I'm just gonna read a bunch of the article. So this is straight from Eurogamer. Internet rumors this week pegged Bandai Namco as being the mystery studio behind Metroid Prime 4, something multiple sources have now confirmed to Eurogamer as being accurate. Specifically, the highly anticipated Nintendo Switch exclusive is being developed by Bandai Namco Studio Singapore, which we understand is lead studio on the game in collaboration with Nintendo. The studio houses some former LucasArts Singapore staff who previously worked on, among other things, the ambitious cancelled Star Wars 1313.
Great game, by the way.
Even though it never came out.
I know.
And yeah, that's pretty much it for that was pretty much it, because a lot of before they went out and just said yes, this is happening, there were photos online of some Bandai Namco employees' LinkedIn resumes and how they listed that they were working on it was a new Ridge Racer game, and also which was coming to Switch, as well as the quoting is weird. It was a first-person big IP exclusive to Switch, adventure game, something like that. And people thought it was Metroid, and now Eurogamer is just coming out and saying, yeah, it's Metroid. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. What do you think? At first, I was no, I don't think so, based off of just the resumes. But now that they're going out and saying, yes, this is happening, it's I could see this, because Bandai Namco did help develop Smash Bros. Yeah. And if they would help them develop if Nintendo trusted them with Smash Bros., which you had Masahiro Sakurai, who was he's that series is his child, so they were good enough for him. So you would think with Metroid, which there isn't really one key figurehead for a Metroid, and after Retro already had their time with it, we know it wasn't them who's doing it. So it would make sense if because like all their other teams, we already know what they've been working on.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of like when you first read it, it's like Bandai Namco really, like, I don't know. You don't really picture them making first-person shooters, right?
They've
but
never really made one yet.
Exactly. But at the same time, like, yeah, you're right. They trust them enough. They've been collaborating them a lot recently. So, like, it's definitely possible that this is true. And especially with Eurogamer reporting it, yeah, it's true. I don't know what this means for, like, what Prime 4 is going to be like, how it's going to change because of this development choice. But we'll have to see. No way to know that now.
Very nice. Very nice.
You don't have anything?
I don't have an opinion, I'll be honest. I don't have an educated opinion, I'll be honest, so I don't want to comment too much.
Because he's not in school.
Shut up.
Burn, shots fired.
Yeah.
Anything else you gentlemen like to add?
That pretty much sums up. I don't know if Mark's got anything else.
It's more or less.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
I cautiously believe it.
Yeah, but don't get your hopes up. But it's a thing.
Before this affirmative report from the site, I was like, not a chance. But now I'm leaning towards the more yes side.
Yeah.
Right.
Because what else could it possibly be? Who else could it be?
Who knows?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Nobody knows. So like
Miyamoto himself.
Maybe. He's working on the Mario movie during the day and Prime 4 at night.
Reggie's doing the mocap for Samus.
Nice.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
That'd be
He's
amazing.
getting in the ball.
Oh my god.
His body is ready. My body is ready.
Jeez.
Moving on. Still more Nintendo. Nintendo's all over our news board this week. So, right from mynintendo.com,
Yeah,
we had...
you can just read all that. This is all about my Nintendo Gold points. So
Exactly. So, starting in early March, redeem gold points for eligible digital purchases. My Nintendo members already earn gold points by buying qualifying games. Soon they'll be able to redeem gold points for eligible digital games and content for the Nintendo Switch system as well. Here's how it will work. Buying a qualifying digital game for the Nintendo Switch, Wii U, or 3DS, family of systems, or a physical game for the Nintendo Switch system. Earn gold points worth 5% of the amount you pay, not including any points or discounts used. You can then redeem those points for your next eligible digital purchase, including games and DLC, for the Nintendo Switch system from the Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com. Of course, you are able to continue redeeming your points for exclusive Nintendo rewards for the Wii U or the 3DS systems. Stay tuned for more details.
So the first thing I want to point out for this is it's kind of vague if they mean you get discounts or if you get the game you can pay for it entirely with gold points.
Well, yeah, because
it doesn't say it.
We don't know if it's you get to choose you can cash out into a gift card into a $25 gift card or whatever in $5 increments, or if you get to choose here's a 20% off coupon on 1-2 Switch.
Yeah,
which is what they've been doing for 3DS and Wii U for past couple of years, where these gold points have pretty much been used as aside from the Twilight Princess Picross game for 3DS, which was an exclusive game you could get through My Nintendo. They've mostly been 3DS and Wii U coupons. Yeah, it's the big thing that you can get from them.
Yeah, so it's definitely confusing, this announcement. Do they mean that it's just going to continue that for the Switch, or is it going to be?
It sounds good, but I don't think that. I think they've been clever with their wording, and it's going to be the same thing of because you get gold points pretty often whenever you buy games. Even games that aren't straight up published by Nintendo give you gold points now. Yeah. And so you have a lot of them, so they must be thinking, well, people have so many gold points already. It's what 100 coins, $1, I guess.
It doesn't say the amount, but let me just add this in as well. I didn't notice it at first. There's a disclaimer on the bottom that states buying a physical copy of a game. So if you bought Mario Kart physically for the Nintendo Switch, you will only earn 1% of your gold points rather than the 5% of the digital.
That's just to incentivize digital. Because
they also do expire after a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another wrinkle to this because with the Club Nintendo stuff, those never expired. So for those, they could offer the free games, in exchange for them. Never expiring. But these expire, so maybe they
had to do it now because in March the system came out last year in March. Yeah. So this is as late as they could have possibly introduced this. I gotta think it's gonna be more alongside the coupons just based off of Nintendo's history.
Yeah, I definitely think it'd be out of character for them to give you, like you said, like a $25 gift card for I don't know, 500
Especially
coins.
since you're getting them so often now that why would they keep giving away free like gift cards essentially rather than just give you here you can only use it on this, which it's kind of annoying when it doesn't incentivize me to go into this My Nintendo website to get a 20% off coupon of like of a game that's like 2 years old.
Yeah, and it's a game that you probably weren't going to buy anyways, or if you did buy, you already bought it, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I definitely agree. It's definitely weird, and they were definitely very vague in this article on purpose, presumably. So,
but it's so weird because it's like in just like mere weeks this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they have to word it like this.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out in March whether or not you go there and you go to the website and they're just a list of coupons, or if there's like a system in the website where hey, you have this many gold coins tied to your account, you can like the Best Buy reward zone or whatever, where you can choose, you can cash out like a $5 gift card or a $25 gift card or whatever.
Yeah.
But again, Nintendo's never done anything like that, as far as I can remember.
Well,
So
I mean,
it'd be weird for them
Nintendo.
to do it now.
I mean, Nintendo likes to pick and choose what they also discount as well. Like, for example, my birthday this year, I received a here's a list of 13 games you can get discounts on for your Wii U or your 3DS, and it's just like. That's cool. These are games I'm never gonna play, so why would I bother? It doesn't.
Or like I remember reading that same list, and I was like, I own like the games here that I want, I own.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like these discounts are useless.
And the ones I don't own, I don't want to like
I don't want
20%
them.
off is nothing.
Yeah, exactly. That's not enough to make me make the plunge. So yeah.
Especially when when Nintendo never drops the prices of their games. So.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So I don't know. We'll see. Nintendo likes shooting themselves in the foot. We all know that, but oh well, it's fine. Don't take.
I
Us
don't
down,
think
please.
like whether or not it's the coupon thing or not. This won't really hurt them because I feel like maybe like 10% of Switch owners even really know about like that they're getting these points in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna be honest. If you ever ask me, it's like, do you know where to go check? Not a chance. Actually, you know what? That's a lie because I found it last week. Before that, though, like I've had the system for it's been holy shit, it's been almost a year. But before that, though, not a chance.
Yeah.
The only reason I found it was because I forgot my friggin' Nintendo password, so I had to go reset it, and then I found it. I'm just like, oh, okay. So
I check every now and then because I know like the points have been expiring. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'll just like use them on something random like wallpapers or something.
Yeah.
'Cause it feels bad for them to expire. But
yeah,
whatever.
it's fine. Moving on. Shut up.
Jump straight in.
Jump straight into the moving on. Combining everything today. Third topic is about something I personally don't care too much about, but I know people absolutely go nuts for. Kingdom Hearts. At D23 in Japan on Saturday, Square Enix unveiled that the latest world that's the latest world that will appear in the Kingdom Hearts 3 in a new trailer. What the fuck did I just read?
Yeah, that was a weird sentence, Marcus.
Did I read that? Did I read that okay?
Yeah, it was just weird, oddly worded.
Okay, cool. I'm like, did I fuck that up or? That's fine.
That was so bad. So at D23 in Japan on Saturday, Square Enix unveiled the latest world that will appear in Kingdom Hearts 3 in a new trailer.
It's
it was weird.
in Kingdom Hearts 3 in a new trailer that threw me off. Anyway, grammar aside, this is nothing but English, nothing but games. The trailer showed off the brand new Monsters Inc. world. Oh, cool. Which is
This guy, man.
what? I like Monsters Inc.
No, that's funny. He's like reacting to the news as he's reading it, as if he should have already known, you idiot.
Which is now the second Pixar-related world, including the game, alongside Toy Story. The game is stated to release. That's just slated. Stated to release in 2018.
But that's not gonna happen. That's all we
Wait,
know.
Kingdom Hearts 3? Good joke.
Good meme.
Yeah, they stand by it, but that ain't happening.
Marcus, how the fuck am I supposed to know this news when you don't fucking post it?
That's a
I
good
do.
point.
That's why I just say, let me read it.
It's fine.
It's fun seeing him stumble.
It is. It's entertaining.
Monsters Inc. is cool.
I like Monsters
my
Inc.
favorite Pixar film.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Mike's gonna be like, I love The Incredibles.
I do
like The Incredibles
The
too,
Incredibles
though.
is pretty lit.
Incredibles 2?
Ooh,
I'm ready.
Super excited for that.
Where's my super suit? Fucking.
We talked about when Toy Story was revealed that Kingdom Hearts always looks cool, but it's too much Japanese stuff in that shit.
Yes, exactly.
It's too much Final Fantasy.
Too much JRPGs. Like,
overwhelming.
I don't get it. I don't want to get it.
Because you saw like Mike and Sully running around in there. Because like the trailer shows like Sora and Goofy and Donald.
Yeah.
They act like
And
in
Mickey.
the. Well, no, he's not there. He's like the king in the Kingdom Hearts world, I think.
What? No, he's
Kingdom, come on.
Yeah, like your partners are
No,
like
he's not,
you
no.
play as the Sora kid, and then your partners are like Goofy and Donald. And I think you can partner up with Sully and Mike.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, in the trailer they show that where because you saw in the Toy Story trailer they all turned into toys when they went into that world, and in the Monsters Inc. world they turned into monsters. And Donald Duck only has one eye. So they have the kid Boo. They're like, she's there with Mike and Sully, and she looks at Donald and she thinks
Kid
he's
Boo,
Mike Wazowski.
The Boo Ghost? The Mario?
No,
Oh, okay.
That was bad.
Thanks.
You tried.
I did.
yeah, Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
Kingdom
that's the
Hearts.
thing.
I don't know.
I feel like this is the game that like you if you wow
It's either you love it.
as a kid like when you played as a kid like that's how you like you
I don't
like
even
it
know
now.
how you could have played this as a kid, man.
No, not
You
Kingdom
would
Hearts
have to be
3. I
pretty-
mean like Kingdom
no, I
Hearts.
mean Kingdom Hearts in general. It's a pretty advanced game.
Yeah.
Okay.
But people love it, and I just don't get it. I don't know.
Well,
Oh well.
you love CS:GO, so
I do. So do lots of other people.
Cat sit and go.
Global offensive. Just letting you know.
It's like cats.
And finally, this is the thing I was hinting at in the beginning of the podcast.
Jump straight.
moving on.
E3 2018. So assuming you're not going to this,
You gonna pay for me?
I'm good, thanks.
Likewise.
Well, you have money.
Do I though?
Yeah.
Just read the news. It's fine.
Registration for E3 2018 is now open. The show is open to the public again this year. Tickets will cost $249 US.
yeah.
However, the first 1,000 tickets will be sold for $149 USD to the first. Oh, to the
Was
first
that
1,000
really
customers.
important to include
yeah.
that? Like,
You just double stated your fucking.
yes,
No.
similar to last year.
The first 1,000 to the first 1,000 customers, you can buy 2 tickets. So
Yeah,
there
you can
go.
only buy 1 ticket. You're right.
So there you go.
Because so I
You want to
remember.
fucking step on my level, guys? Like, come on.
Can I?
No, you can't. Now your phone's going off. What
It's
a
not
bad
going
host.
off.
Can't even
Honestly.
read the news. My God.
It buzzed.
I'm done.
Oh, Mark's walking out.
Can I hang on? Can we step back a year ago and remember the fuck fest that it was buying those tickets? I bought 2 tickets that day. Okay, I waited in line twice, like the digital line.
Waited in line.
Oh,
I waited-
Didn't I buy the second one?
No, I bought.
no,
Luca-
yeah.
I bought things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
bought
it on
the
my
plane
phone.
ticket. That's what I bought.
Yeah, you bought the plane ticket.
Yeah.
Can you remember the fuck fest that was?
I remember I was sitting in a building at school and I was just like
I was also in school.
using the school Wi-Fi. I'm like, oh, please don't die on me. Please
Yeah.
don't die on me because you know
But it
that's just
didn't matter
unreliable.
because the tickets were still available for months afterwards.
That's true. But like,
Were
you
they?
wanted to get
Yeah.
those cheaper ones, which we didn't get.
Ed
Didn't
got
your
one.
cousin get
Yeah.
one?
My cousin got. I don't know how the fuck he managed, but
You got lucky, man.
Dude.
Saved a lot of money on that.
did.
Though.
He
Like,
did
that's
save a lot of
$100
money.
US.
damn,
Yeah.
we paid what $338.
Yeah.
That was that. I remember that number $338.
It haunts him to this day.
It does. It does. It
I
does.
just
harm
saw it
me.
like it go down in his bank account. He's like, damn it.
Fuck.
But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, we went to E3 last year. As you guys know, like, it was a great time.
If we're gonna go, I think we should go somewhere like PAX or somewhere like
Yeah,
that.
we've
Right?
we've had this before.
We've done
for
E3.
Sure.
We could do something else. So,
But that's
What?
just expensive.
well, we'll go next year.
That cross country flight to LA was expensive.
It's only $500.
Yeah, Mike, come on.
It wasn't that expensive, to be
you
honest.
guys, you just, I got no words.
Yeah, but I won't be going. It was a good experience.
It was a
If-
good experience.
If I were there to like work or something, I'd go. But I feel like E3 is something you can go there once, experience it, and then
It's gonna be the same.
because the spectacle is really cool. Just seeing
Yeah.
everything there. Like, there's nothing really like that anymore, where all the big companies are there in the same room, like side by side, all showing off their newest, biggest stuff.
Yeah, which is what made it special and made it awesome when we did it. For sure.
And keep in mind, guys, we went to the one that reopened its doors to the public the first time. So I think that in itself was the hype. So that's fine. But
Yeah, well, they made
Yeah.
a bunch of money off of this.
they did.
So
Oh, yeah.
They did indeed.
That's why they did it again.
But I don't know. I'm honestly glad to see that they're doing this again to attract more attention to it. I feel like it's not dying in recent years, but it just
it's not dying anymore.
yeah. No, this is up there again.
Yeah.
Like E3 is one of those big events.
Yeah.
There it is. That's the word.
Biggest game events of the year, to be honest.
It is. Other than what, the Game Awards?
Not even the Game Awards. I would.
Oh, it's the yeah, because this is where everything is pretty much announced. Well, aside from everything, like companies like to now just pop up their announcements on Twitter, build hype around
Yeah,
their
fucking
own
Nintendo,
little,
dude. Last week?
Yeah, build hype around their own little stuff, or like Nintendo do a direct or whatnot, or Sony go to Paris Games Week. But like E3 is still like special for everyone coming together and showing like, oh, who knows what Capcom is going to show off, if they show off on whose stage or whatever, and what is Ubisoft going to have their big one last thing this time.
Yeah.
And like now Bethesda always has their Sunday conference, which we find everything about them throughout the year at that show. So it's cool. I'll always love E3, and I'm excited where I can now actually just watch from home.
Yeah, and then once you're done, you can, like be in your home and not have to walk back to the hotel.
Yeah. The us three waiting outside the Sony conference. Nobody got into that, right?
Yeah, no.
Nobody got into that. Okay, cool. That was the first year, right? Fuck, dude. Damn.
Yeah. People were very people like cracked down on a lot of rules because of the public being there. But I know I'm interested to see from people who go there if they'll actually accommodate some stuff for public, because last year was a bunch of I feel like the publishers didn't know that the public were going to be there until last minute. So and they didn't really accommodate for like the extra 15,000 people or whatever it was, and E3 itself didn't really have any spaces that people could just go to. I feel like if they want to spend more time or really give the public thing a chance, they could maybe, I believe it was the South or the West Hall. South Hall, I don't even remember. It was the one that isn't just Sony and Nintendo, where there's like the indie booth at like the back. I feel like if they expanded that, there could be a lot more people like who would actually flock to that area, because there was actually like a band playing music and whatnot.
I love the Soul Brothers.
Yeah, the Super Soul Brothers. Yeah. They were there. Expand the indie area and stuff like that. I feel like that would be a lot cooler for fans.
I believe the convention center was okay in size. I think it was a good place to have it. I think the layout, again, like you said, they weren't prepared for it. I think that it could have been a lot better, because if you remember, there was a lot of wasted space, especially on the outside of the it's not the hall, right? The hall that had the Xbox booth in that intersection, where you had the Bethesda section with the diner, you had Ubisoft across from it, you had Xbox down like the quote-unquote street. Next to it, you had Call of Duty, and then on the other side, you had Dragon Ball Z and Project Cars. That area was a disaster. Absolute mess. I feel like they could have taken advantage of more of the space. They should have taken advantage of more of the space. They should have...
Yeah, there's even where like Nintendo was, there was that whole like just dark area, that dark corner.
Yeah.
Nintendo. I don't know if we told that story on the podcast or not, but when we went to go play Mario Odyssey, the line moved very, very quickly. I really, really love the way Nintendo did it, because it moved super quick. They had a lot of stations for Mario Odyssey.
That was only day 2 though. Day 1 apparently it was just all crowds.
Yeah. But they just shoved us in a dark corner. Yeah. Like, the lights weren't even on, okay? They shoved us in a dark corner and said, sit. And that's it.
And said, let's go.
That's it. And then the way they had it was, they had it in like what would you call it? Like a zigzag in a sense.
Yeah, to maximize the number of people.
Yeah, and you were literally, shoulder to shoulder, sardines, like...
Yeah.
It was a disaster. I mean, if one person sat there playing on their Switch too long, you getting backhanded. There's no question about it. But I don't know.
Because when those doors open, people just
fucking ran, dude.
Yeah. Remember, there was like the ushers that were there. They're like yelling, "No running, no!" And then
no
people
running,
just like flying by.
I remember. I'm gonna be totally honest. I remember holding on to my bag like this with one hand. I had a string bag, so I grabbed both of my straps and I put them into one hand and pulled on my knapsack, so it got really tight on me, and like kind of twisted it so that it doesn't go anywhere. And then I remember like having my hand out in front of me and basically running like I was holding a football. Yeah, I kid you not, dude. I was running like I was holding a football, and I had one dude push me. I just fucking gave him a nice elbow. I'm just like, see you later, fam. Just not a chance, dude.
It was very crowded.
They were very aggressive, and I honestly remember just shoving people away, but just because I was getting hit, right? So I'm just like, get the fuck off me, dude. Like, it's not. Oh god, such a disaster, but it was fun.
It was
fun. Definitely, we have a lot of time, but so I'm gonna ask you guys this question. Pick a destination, like an event. Where would you go? Where would you want to see? What would you want to experience next? This kind of event wise. So like I've been to a gaming competition. I've been to E3. Okay, you guys have just been to E3. I'm assuming, Marcus. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I've been there.
Okay, cool. Have you been anywhere else like that or no? Like gaming related?
Like Fan Expo a bunch.
Okay, you've been to Fan
which is in
Expo, yeah.
Toronto, but
Yeah.
I've been there like 5 years, so.
But I mean, like traveling wise, like where would you want to go? What would you want to see? Like we can plan our next fucking trip right here.
Like to me, like I don't know, it depends on the situation. You know what I mean? Like PAX seems cool, you know.
PAX
but,
East
like,
or
yeah, but like again, like I don't know.
no, I don't know.
No.
Come on,
Like,
just make something.
I'm going to
lazy,
watch
dude.
Overwatch League.
That
Wanna
would
go
be
BlizzCon?
cool.
The thing about BlizzCon is I only really enjoy like one Blizzard game.
one Blizzard game.
And then I'll like casually play Hearthstone, but I don't think it's really enough for me to go there.
Yeah,
I like because they're like Blizzard, like strictly Blizzard gamers who only really play Blizzard games.
Yeah.
I think that's what that's for. But
I would love to go see like an Overwatch League game. And
That'd be cool.
Thing.
It'd be cool. It would be cool to experience.
Yeah.
I don't.
Again, is it worth flying all the way over there? I don't know.
I don't think so. It would depend where it is. Like you can go, like for example, you can go to ESL Cologne for Counter-Strike, and it's across the pond. So you're going over there. It's apparently 18 plus because it's like adult only.
I guess I can't go there.
It's 18 plus, so which means no children running around, and that'd be a cool experience too, right? If it's like across, the pond, that'd be cool. I said that twice. Shut up,
the
Marcus.
pond.
Jesus.
The
Fucking
Atlantic
EU.
Ocean.
if you went to, I think Overwatch League, the end of it is going to be going during E3 this year
In June.
in like middle of June. You could go to E3 and then go to Overwatch.
Are they
and
near
both
each other,
in Los
though?
Angeles, so
I know they're both in Los Angeles, but like Los Angeles is a big
I
city.
don't know, walk.
Yeah, because that was so much fun last time.
Well, I got my G, and you got your G. We can rent the car.
You
we
have
can't.
25 to rent a car.
Oh yeah, okay. Someone lie about their age, quick.
Sorry, buddy. Get a fake ID.
Yeah, I'm from LA. Jeez, man. Can I print one? Just a piece of paper.
I think that would work.
I think so.
America.
Okay, moving on. Back to the free. Moving on. So yeah, that'd be cool. Marcus, where would you want to go? I know you said Overwatch League, but just PAX.
Like Paris.
Nice.
All right, fair enough.
Tokyo Game Show.
Fuck. There it
Nice.
goes. Drop something.
Your phone.
Yep. It's
Nice.
gonna stay on the floor now.
He's so rich, he'll have 3 more by tomorrow.
You have no idea. Yeah.
Cool.
Tokyo Game Show. That'd be cool. I wanna go to
Wouldn't
fucking-
understand
I think
the
that's
word.
one of the ones. I think Tokyo Game Show is also open to the public because it was mainly like press days. But I think there's a time where it's open to the public, like Gamescom. Gamescom is the biggest one in Germany, but
Yeah.
that would be like, no, thank you.
Yeah, that
Really?
Because
if
there's
you
a
think
point
E3
where
was
there's
crowded.
too many
Yeah,
people.
if you thought
Yeah.
E3 was crowded, like Gamescom is literally like you're getting like
I don't know.
personal space doesn't exist.
It doesn't. No. Okay. Fair enough.
Your personal bubble is not very big at all.
Fair
Let's
enough.
Leave it at that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, all right.
Cool.
Killed some time. Mike, what
Hey.
have you played this week?
Nothing. Well, guess what game I've been playing this week, Matt.
Overwatch.
I'll give you one
Year
guess.
of the Dog.
Oh yeah, Year of the Dog.
Woof woof.
Woof woof.
Woof
yeah.
woof, motherfucker.
Yeah, I really like that Mercy skin that they came out with.
It's the same
Pretty
one,
sick.
is it not?
No,
Oh.
there's a brand new one. There's 6 legendaries. There's it's McCree, Widowmaker,
Genji.
and then the Genji, Zarya, Mercy, and Pharaoh ones
Yeah.
are all like they're all. I think it's definitely based off of some like Chinese
Yeah.
myth or Chinese story, like last year's, because they all have this really cool theme of there's this weird like holographic circular symbol on.
Yeah. You see that on Pharaoh right
I
there.
have the Pharaoh one that I unlocked.
Pop it up on that screen, Marcus, please, if you don't
Yeah, the
mind.
Pharaoh one's cool. The Zarya one's pretty cool too. But yeah, that's the
Yeah,
Mercy
I like
one. It's
them
pretty
all.
sick. I love Mercy.
Oh, I guess when I saw it, I just saw a screenshot of it. I'm assuming last year's skins, and it just said "You're the dog," right? And Mercy was wearing the skin from last year.
But
so.
now there's the main event of this event is the redefined capture the flag, where there's a brand new like Thailand map. I forget what it's called, but it's in Thailand.
I can see the word in my head. I just don't want to try and say it.
Yeah, it's in Thailand, and it's the first map that in Overwatch that's made specifically for capture the flag.
I'm going to be honest. I don't like the Mercy skin.
Why? It's so cool. Look at that head thing.
I don't like
That's a good one. McCrease is a good one too.
I thought it was Hanzo at first.
Really?
Yeah, the facial hair. And then there's even a competitive capture the flag mode this time too, like they did with Lucio Ball in the summer games.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna be something that they do like.
Yeah,
for
I
now.
didn't like capture the flag last year, or even when they kept bringing it back. But I feel like they revamped it too with the rules where you can't like any movement abilities. You can't
drop it.
have the flag so like a tracer blink or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fun. I did the placement matches for the competitive capture the flag, and then I stopped. I'm probably not really gonna get much
Where'd you
more
place?
into it. In platinum. So yeah.
Damn, you're good. I didn't even I didn't like capture the flag the first time. And I'm sure it's probably better now. But I didn't like it at all.
Yeah,
and
still stick with quick play and whatnot.
And I don't like capture the flag in general, the game mode at all. I remember in the original Splatoon there was a Nintendo's take on capture flag. I didn't like that either. It's capture flag isn't something that I like. So I don't know. I'm not even interested in doing that.
It's very hit or miss. Halo's is alright, I think.
Yeah.
I like the Halo.
Was there one? There was one in Titanfall, wasn't there?
I forget, but it's just because a lot of capture the flag modes, they just make the flag holder a lot so weak,
vulnerable.
Yeah,
and it's annoying. Whereas Halo, you do get the pistol.
You do get a pistol, and you can bash people with the flag itself, and you still receive your boost.
Yeah, and it's not fun. Yeah, like you said, it's not fun to be stripped down of all your abilities, right? Which is why I'm kind of scared for Overwatch 2, right? That's basically what they do for people who
But at the same time, it's kind of you can't give the flag holder though still everything that would
for sure.
You couldn't have a Sombra who puts the translocator at one spawn, gets to the flag, goes back, and then the game's done.
Right. Which is why I think that capture the flag in Overwatch is pretty dumb because the abilities of the heroes are not designed for capture the flag.
They already put the game mode after a year into.
Yeah, the abilities are designed for delivering a payload, not for capturing the flag.
Yeah, you have to design the game mode with at the beginning or at the core. Or maybe if they put a bit more time into it, you could tell that they did now, rather than just putting it in there for the
which is what they did before. They basically just threw it in there with half-baked ideas.
Cool. I don't know. I haven't played it, so
it's a pretty cool event. Overwatch is fun, so I like Overwatch.
I haven't played it in 6 months, 8 months.
There's something wrong with you, or is there something wrong with us? Also, congratulations to the Spitfire for winning the Stage 1 championships in the Overwatch League. Throw that in there.
Who cares?
Really
about 150,000 people care, give or take, because that's always the number it caps out on Twitch.
Yeah, that's
give or take. So, yeah, Marcus, Overwatch.
Are you gonna do this Nvidia thing?
Oh, I'm just looking to do some different articles
Overwatch
and stuff.
pretty much contributed there.
Cool.
Oh, and Celeste. Should I talk about Celeste?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, I want to buy it this week. I want to play it and finish it. So.
Okay, so we can talk about Celeste.
I kind of want to talk about it next week with you, because I believe. I really think that's going to be a very interesting topic.
If you've gone anywhere on the internet, again, you've seen people talking about Celeste.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty much been talking about it. It's got such good reviews. So
I was very iffy on buying it, but
I remember seeing it in the Nintendo Direct a couple weeks ago, and I was like, this looks interesting, but I don't know if I'll get around to it. But then everyone going above and beyond me, it's so good. I can attest it is really good. Especially 2D platformer is one of my favorite genres ever. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, but we'll talk about it then in depth next week.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I probably won't have time to play it. I got some tests this week, but
that's okay.
HIV.
Nice.
And for myself, I've been playing a lot of the Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. It really is.
You talked about this before?
Yeah.
No, he has.
Yes, I have.
So it was kind of randomly out of the blue.
Yeah. Counter-Strike, of course. A little bit of Global Offensive. Nice. And a little bit of some Wolfenstein. Oh, and I've been playing Rocket League. Rocket League is so much fun. So
me and Matt were playing, and I kicked his ass.
Matt and I.
I'm rolling my eyes. You guys can't see it, but I'm rolling them back so far.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Shout out to Andrew for getting pissed off every time I do that.
It's fine.
Cool. We good?
Yeah. So, cool. Let me just add one more thing. One little tidbit of news. This week.
A bit tid.
I just found it as
one last
browsing.
little Bitcoin of news.
Shut up. It's not little anymore, sir.
I don't know. Who knows?
There's been, and this relates to you, Marcus, as well, because you did bring this up to me last week in our own personal conversations before the podcast, off air. You stated you wanted to build a computer, and I told you that as of right now, it is a very, very, very horrible time to build a computer, as of all the part prices are inflated. This article here, in short, just skimming through it, more or less states that NVIDIA is working very, very, very diligently. There it is.
Working
Thank you.
Very digitally. I thought he was gonna stick with it, and I'm like, that's not.
Damn.
That's not right.
Doesn't work, man.
I saved you.
Thank you.
You.
They're working very diligently in producing more graphics cards for consumers.
More graphics.
Basically, part prices are increased because of the low demand. For example, Sorry, low supply, high demand. Shut up, bro. I didn't realize what I said.
Didn't go to school.
Yeah. And I've been to school plenty of times. Leave me alone. God, jeez.
I'm kidding.
And they're working tirelessly.
Very physically, not digitally.
To get more components out. So we should see within the next couple months, maybe 4 months or so, part prices starting to drop. But who knows? Who knows? This happens constantly, so whatever. But it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. So, guys, I'd like to thank you so much for listening. A little bit of a shorter podcast today. But yeah, you know what?
It's cool. It's okay.
Yeah. Marcus and I are going to do a in-depth playthrough of Celeste, and we're going to get back to you next week.
I'm going to play Overwatch this week.
Nobody cares, Mike.
I know.
Perfect.
Just thought if there's one person out there who does care.
Oh, email us at nothingbutgamespodcast@gmail.com to tell Mike to shut the fuck up.
Yahoo does, yeah.
What? Did I say Yahoo?
No.
Okay, cool. I was
He
like,
did it. I'm like, what?
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. You have a wonderful Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.